Alright guys, it is me. I am Submission Storm, and today I'll be giving you my top 5 wrestlers. So number 5, we have the American Dragon, as people sometimes call him. He is Daniel Bryan. The reason I think he's my favorite wrestler because I just love how he's a submission specialist, and he really tries to make you tap or snap, as his old saying was. I don't know if he's still using that. But I loved him, as a submission. Oh, that was bad. I love him as a submission specialist. I was referring to him in past tense for some reason. But I think he's a really good submission specialist, and he's actually ranked number 4 or 5 on the WWE.com submission specialist of all time. Number 4 is Chris Benoit, the wrestler. While this man did do a pretty bad thing, you still gotta give him credit because he had one of the most brutal and lethal crossfaces called the Crippler. It was basically like the little bell lock, only much more gruesome and lethal, and he's my number 4. Number 3 is Lance Cade. I originally liked him because his name was Lance, which is one of my favorite names. Then I realized that he's also a really good submission specialist, I believe, and his single leg Boston Crab will practically break you in half. So Lance Cade, not much to say about him because I didn't really get to watch him wrestle, but from the matches I've seen, he's an amazing wrestler and he does amazing with the super kick. Number 2 is CM Punk. I liked him when he debuted. I liked him when he was in the Straight Edge Society. I liked him during his feud with Randy Orton, Big Show, unmasking him. But I love what they did to his character in June last year at the Money in the Bank. No. This year. It was this year, that's right. Money in the Bank, they had him win the title, and they turned him into this guy who just could freaking, basically beat you in any way. They really got the whole WWE universe behind him. Anaconda Vice, pretty amazing submission. But my number 1 is, of course, the rated R superstar Edge, winning nearly 50 titles in his career and quite possibly one of the best Canadian wrestlers out there with one of the best spears that you've ever seen. This guy could really beat you. He was a great grappler. He had a lot of successful matches with Christian in the tag team division, winning a lot of titles and beating, for an example, the Dudley Boys and the Brood in a match for the tag team titles back in early 2000s, I believe. TLC, the master of the TLC. And I love the way the WWE had him go out when he retired. He retired a world heavyweight champion. So that's my top 5 wrestlers of all time. Really kind of more top 5 grapplers of all time, I might actually just change that title. But yeah, this is Submission Storm signing out.